it's Rob again. It's time for another member talk. This week we wanted to come on and talk with you a little bit about funeral ceremonies in the state of Washington, what's allowable nowadays. Things change regularly. The corona pandemic has certainly created a lot of stir, a lot of buzz. It's got a lot of opinions, but currently there are restrictions with regards to funerals. I do get calls pretty regularly here asking what those restrictions are. And so we had just yesterday, actually, which was the 28th, a issue from the governor of the state of Washington that talks a little bit about the funeral regulations and what's going on here. So if you haven't seen them yet, they are posted on our website. We have put out an email to tell you what the new regulations are, but we thought we would get on here this weekend and share it with you so that you know what those regulations are. So I'm just going to read this. This is a letter from Governor Inslee that was issued on July 28th. And at least as effective of this recording, this is what the newest regulations are. This says, effective August 10, 2020, the following changes to the governor's memorandum on phase 1, phase 2, phase 3 for religious weddings and funerals will apply in all phases regardless of the venue. Letter A, indoor occupancy is now going to be limited to 20% capacity or 30 people, whichever is less. If and only if 6 feet of physical distance between households can be achieved. Also, outdoor ceremonies or gravesides will now be limited to 30 people, and at least 6 feet of physical distancing between households is required. So 30 people indoors or 20%, whichever's less, and outdoor ceremonies, 30 people. This says, consistent with existing guidance, indoor ceremonies are prohibited if you are in phase 1. So if you're a phase 1 county, which there's very few of those left, if you are a phase 1 county, indoor ceremonies are prohibited. Only ceremonies are permitted, and ceremonies must follow all other provisions of the religious and faith-based organization COVID-19 requirements. And here's the biggest kicker to this. Now receptions are prohibited. So you can have the funeral, but you cannot have the reception following. So keep that in mind. This does take effect. It says the August 10, 2020 effective date of this section applies only if the events were planned before the date of this memorandum, which was the memorandum being July 28th. So if you made funeral arrangements to plan for a funeral ceremony prior to July 28, you have till August 10 to complete those funeral arrangements or that funeral service. Anytime after July 28, these new requirements will take effect officially on July 30th. So if it's the 28th or later, all of these that we just talked about come in on the 30th. So that is the new requirements in the state of Washington, at least as of the time of this recording. That doesn't mean that the next time we see you, it might not be different. Things continue to be fluid. Things continue to change pretty rapidly. And so continue to watch your emails. As soon as we have information, we'll be happy to share that information with you. Watch your emails. Watch us on Member Talk. Check us out on Facebook and Twitter. Look at our website. There's all sorts of ways to get this information, and we're happy to share it with you. Also, if you are not receiving any emails from us, please contact me and let me know. We want you to be informed, so we do need your email address. And again, as always, if you want to be on this program with us, Member Talk, we're happy to get you on here. We can talk about anything that you want to talk about, as long as it's funeral related. It can be about what services you have coming up, different events, that sort of thing. We can talk about anything you want. So you lead the conversation. We just ask that you join the conversation. So as always, like us, subscribe, follow us, all those things that you do. And until next time, we will see you soon. Bye, everybody.